The first week of school is a crazy time because I think it's within the first 2 or 3 weeks or so that you really make the biggest impact on the people as they come to college.
You don't have classes and you don't have all that other stuff that you have to go do. It's more just like getting to know people and spending time with them and having fun.
The first week of the freshmen getting here, it's like moving people, going through all this stuff, orientations, like getting people to know what school is, taking them around so they know where everything is, answering questions, making sure people get to their classes and everything.
The first week when it's welcome week and there's all this stuff to welcome the freshmen, and you may have done it before, but you got to be there, and it's just so hectic because everyone's running around and you're trying to tell people, this is where you need to be, and it's just chaotic. It's fun. It's so much fun, but it's chaotic.
And then, that first week, you just run yourself so tired trying to do all these things. It's a great feeling.
I was never really the person that was always out there to be like, hey everyone. And I did kind of in a way when it happened to me my freshman year, and then when it happened my sophomore year, I was like, I would never be like that, all in everyone's face, hi, welcome here. It happens and it just happens, it comes over you. You don't really plan to be that enthusiastic, but your excitement, I guess, overcomes it all.
The first interaction, first impressions go a long way, and having that positive impact and, your presence there in the very beginning just kind of sets the tone for the rest of the year.
I think at the beginning of the semester you're very nervous about, the year unfolding, but the first week you really don't know what you don't know, so you're just totally excited and you're pumped about the new students showing up, and you've got all these great ideas in your head and you're excited, and your house council has just shown up, and so there's tons of enthusiasm that you come in and you're just naively happy about everything, and then your first incident happens, or and you realize that there's more to the position and more that people have lots and lots of expectations of you.
After the first week you settle into, hey, we're preparing for homecoming. So you go through about a month to a month and a half of hell.
You learn the position, you learn how you're going to be house president, what it takes to be house president, and it's kind of the first realization that house president wasn't exactly how I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of stuff you learn in that first month that kind of teaches you, that kind of just sets you along for the rest of the year.
The realities of the rest of your life start to come in. Your relationships with friends, with girlfriends, boyfriends, schoolwork, and it's a lot about re-examining those expectations and those goals that you had for yourself and saying, okay, what is now realistic?
I got a little bit less motivated just because you lay all that groundwork in the beginning of the year, and that gives you the relationships, but you have to keep maintaining that, and that's something that we're working on second semester. It's just keeping the relationships going and not forgetting to go talk to the people that don't come to dinner or don't hang out with the rest of the hall, just to keep those relationships so that they still feel included and part of the house.
First semester, everything settles down. You have the first week where it's hectic and crazy, and then the first month where you're learning about yourself, you're learning about the position. And then by the end of the first semester, you have an idea of what you want to do, what you're capable of as house president, what your job is, and that's when it just slows down and you can finally get into that position that you want to be in.